for the festival?
Well, MUSA started in 1999. We were a bunch of kids. Basically wanted to do a magazine, and to support our magazine we started to first to try to make some events, and that's how MUSA started for the first time. The first MUSA was in Cascais, in the Centro Comunitário. It was a small thing, of course, only amateur bands, and that's all. That started. That was it. First of all, we are all here. We don't make any profit, as you already said, and we are gathered on a volunteer basis. So basically, music for everyone, and everyone wants to participate. So it's pretty simple, actually. You know, for example, just last year, someone presented a project to the City Hall of Cascais. It was accepted. For MUSA, we have a lot of volunteers from all over the country, from Portugal, all over Portugal, and you know, it's basically what MUSA has, and what the message that passes on is about. You know, we don't want to correct anyone or to tell anyone what to do, but you want to alert about environment and all, you know, involved in environment. So basically, that's all from everyone and to everyone. So it's about all volunteering. That's basically how MUSA still goes on. Well, that's a good question. First of all, the bands we have, the big ones, the big names to call people to the event, yeah, they're from reggae. But if you can see on our posters, the amateur bands, which are probably the first time going to the festival, basically they are all kinds of genres of music. So, for example, just this year, last year we have punk, we have folk. Only reggae, it's only the big bands, and normally, you know, reggae is a good genre music to, you know, make people happy, to relax, you know, create a good environment. So, yeah, reggae is a good choice.
Okay.
So, besides music, our association, we've done a lot of events for the last 13 years. We've made a movie festival, a small thing, of course, for a couple of years. We've made another event with music, small ones, of course, not as big as MUSA. Right now, we are participating with the City Hall of Cascais for a gardening and for growing urban kind of growing things like potatoes, carrots, and so on. So people can provide for themselves food, which I think is a great project that the City Hall is doing it, and they're doing with us. We've done other events, like, for example, on the last 17th of March, we were to Sintra to plant some trees. So we do other stuff than MUSA, of course. And basically, we are open to everyone who wants to participate and make any project of any kind, as long as they have the project, of course. They are more than welcome, and they can participate. I think that's the idea. Normally it's well accepted, well, for several of reasons. First of all, well, when it's the first time to a new country, it's always a good experience. That's the first thing. Then we explain to them what is MUSA, what we are, what we're trying to do, and normally they are very receptive about the idea. And until nowadays, except one or two times, everybody was just, really integrated in the project. And normally when they arrive and they actually are on the place and they see and they speak with everybody which is around in the festival, with the volunteers and so on, I really think it creates a good energy. And I think normally, for example, in my case, in my personal case, I've spoke, not every MUSA I spoke with all the bands, but in the MUSA that I was with those bands, I got a good vibe from them. They were like, man, we cheer you up, all those good things, all those good vibes and good energies that flow around, and they really accepted really well our project.
Edition.
Well, I think the biggest change, I would say, is the camping. This is the first year we're going to do our camping. I think it's going to be great because you just have the beach just, 15 meters, 20 meters, just cross the road and you are at the beach. So I think that's it's great. That's the main one, I think the main difference. I think this year too, what matters around the environment, around the projection about the festival, I think it's in a different way too. I think our ideas are getting a little bit more constant and a little bit more known around the public, the general public. I really think that this year we have, at least I'm in charge right now a little bit with that. The volunteers, I think they are more proximate to us, more close. I think there's more people coming and asking about the festival. So yeah, this year definitely I think it's going to be bigger in my point of view. I think it's going to be bigger in the way that MUSA is spreading a little bit more than just our area, a little bit more national, and I think that's the main reason. I expect a lot. First of all, because we have 3 bands, they are the first time in Portugal. Turbulence, Etana and Protege. Protege, it's a reggae band which is showing up slowly in the world. Etana, it's a beautiful voice. It's the princess of reggae, let's call it that way. And Turbulence, well, Turbulence already big. I already have some friends that they were blessed because Turbulence was coming to Portugal. They were completely amazed. So it's a big band. I don't think they don't need any presentation because they're already a big name on the reggae vibe. The second day we have Mocalamite, which is I think they're from Cape Verde, the main singer, but I think they are based in France. She has a beautiful voice. It's a mix between reggae and a little bit of world music. I think she has a beautiful voice. Then we have Item and Levy, which is from the times from Bob Marley, old school reggae, old school, the roots. And I really think it's going to be amazing. And finally, Anthony B, it's an animal on stage. Jumps around, makes everybody jump. It's pretty amazing. I think we have good vibes and a good concert to give to anyone who goes there. We have Facebook, we have our site. Basically, you just have to give the name, email and phone number, and it's pretty easy. Then you just receive the contact and you contact them if they want to participate. It's that easy.
And how many ways or how can they volunteer?
They volunteer in many ways. For example, right now we are using some volunteers to get to know our festival. So publicity, they're helping us. They're going to help on site on the festival. They're going to help us do lots of things, controlling the camping, the entrance in the bars, helping to mount everything that involves around the festival. For example, we had volunteers. Well, it's not about the festival, but they were with us when we were planting the trees in Sintra. We had a few volunteers with us. So basically, everything that we can do and they are up to, and they have free time, they help us. Basically, that's it.
Okay.
So normally we launch before the festival, 5 months before the festival starts. We launch kind of a contest. They subscribe. Then we have a jury. We listen. Then we chose those bands. And it's quite easy too, like the volunteering. Just go to our site or to Facebook, and basically they just apply, and then we listen to them. For example, just this year we had almost 1,000 bands trying to get to the festival. Unfortunately, we cannot put all of them. Just 8 are chosen. So far, going well. A lot of work, of course. Mounting a festival is not that easy. We have a whole bunch of things to do. You have to take care of, security on site. We have to take care of, provide food, water. We have to talk with the police, with the city hall to provide us the space. We have, actually the space is considered by one of our sponsors, Hotel Riviera. So we have a lot of stuff. We have our publicity about the festival, which takes an enormous amount of time. So we have a lot of stuff to do that we have to take care of, but in the end, it compensates.
Okay.